Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to your January 2025 monthly forecast. So, the aspects for the month are the ingresses of the planets. The sun is in Capricorn, right? Up until the 19th, and then it moves into Aquarius. And then the month starts off with Venus in Pisces from the 2nd on. It's there the whole month. Then on the 6th, Mars moves into Cancer. The first 6 days, more or less, of the month, it's in Leo, and it's in retrograde motion to the point where it actually falls back into Cancer, and it remains in retrograde motion the rest of the month. Then on the 8th, Mercury moves into Capricorn, and it's moving very fast because it moves into Aquarius on the 27th. So it's just zipping through Capricorn. Then on the 13th, there's a full moon in Cancer. Again, on the 19th, the sun moves into Aquarius. On the 27th, Mercury moves into Aquarius. And there's a new moon in Aquarius on the 29th. And on the 30th, Uranus in Taurus turns direct. So a special shout out and thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for sharing and liking and commenting and your donations and everything that you do for my channel. All kinds of interactions, whatever you do for me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Okay? There's also links below in the description box. One will take you to my website for more information, but it's just easier to email me. That address is also in the description box. Whatever it is you would like to know, just email me and ask me, okay? Especially about charts. If you have a certain kind, whatever, that you would like done. Okay, so you can always email me. And be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. Okay, and please keep in mind that there are not daily aspects between the planets every single day. Okay? So, now for your forecast. Hi, Pisces. So, big news for you is Venus is in your sign from the 2nd and like the whole month. Okay, so I always say, if you've listened to my videos in the past, you know that I say when Venus is in your own sign, in your first house or in your 10th house, you should milk it for all you can, okay? People find you far more appealing at this time than any other time, okay? You don't have to take advantage of people, but it could be kind of easy, though, if they want to, you know. If they want you to take advantage of them, then that's what you should do, okay? People are finding you more likable now, and they want to do things for you, you know, like little favors, or you know, take you out to lunch or something, take you out for drinks, and it's not even your birthday or anything. Okay, so it's still, you know, it's still like you're still drawing in like people's warmth or something or other. Okay. So don't be surprised if, you know, you find that you're getting a lot more attention right now than you usually do, like at the beginning of the year, you know, something or other. But I always say, though, with Venus, if there is someone that you have to speak to or something that you have to do that's kind of like unpleasant, and you have to deal with someone who is uncooperative or whatever, it is a good idea to use, you know, Venus in your own sign to do that, because everyone kind of wants to stay on your good side right now. They want to cooperate with you. They want to do things for you. So this is the best time to, you know, it's the best thing to use Venus for, is like getting along with people, or having them get along with you. How's that? But anyways, don't be surprised if people give you like even belated holiday gifts or an early birthday gift. Okay? But you're on the receiving end of like, you know, luxury items. Venus draws money, whatever. So enjoy it while you can. Okay? So you have Venus in your first house, okay, along with Saturn and Neptune. And I believe they're both in direct motion right now. So Mars, though, moves into Cancer. It was already here like last year for a little while. It's been moving back and forth between Leo and Cancer, and it's still in retrograde motion. So it's falling back into Cancer in your fifth house, which is really nice. Your fifth house is not only fellow water sign, so it trines, it makes a very nice aspect, one of the nicest aspects you could want in astrology, to all of your planets in Pisces, okay? So the fifth house is the house of romance and fun, creativity, gambling, speculation, any form of entertainment, all kinds of games and sports and anything to do with children. So, you know, you could have been working on, let's say, like a creative project that you put down. Okay, when Mars moves into Leo, it's in your sixth house of work. Okay, and many, many other things. So you may have been working on something, though. Maybe it's a side project. Maybe it's not like your main source of income or whatever. But you could be working on something creative, or that you put down. Like I said, maybe it was maybe you were stuck or something or other, but you could be picking that back up again now, picking up where you left off. Okay, like with renewed energy. You know, that's Mars is the energizing planet, whether it's direct motion or retrograde. It does bring a lot of energy. So you could be like really in the mood, again, having Venus in your sign. Makes you kind of like want to be more sociable too. So you could be invited to at least one party or some kind of gathering, or you may even throw one yourself. You have Jupiter in Gemini in your fourth house of your home and family, you know, so having Jupiter here brings good fortune to this area of your life. So you could have more people within your home, that like doing something in your home. But fifth house is the house of romance, too. Okay, and with Mars here, you could be energetically, you know, involved with someone, or maybe someone is like after you, kind of, you know, like really romancing you in some way or other. But, you know, it's just like a really nice placement. It also, with the games and sports and entertainment, okay, you may take up something like some kind of sport, or a game that's physical, you know, just for fun, and find out that you really, really enjoy it and it's good exercise. So with Mars going between Leo and Cancer, or between your fifth and sixth house of health also, you could keep whatever it is that you've learned, or whatever sport or game you've taken up when Mars moves back into Leo again, okay, because it's doing you good. It's doing your health really good, okay. So the sun is in Capricorn up until the 19th in your 11th house. That's where you have Capricorn. And your 11th house is your friends and acquaintances. It's where you would normally go to hang out. It's socializing in person or online, any group or organization that you belong to, and also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So Mercury is here from the 8th to the 27th. So you may find you have a lot more contact with your friends at this time, even if it's just socially online. But it looks like you're going to be out in person to at least one gathering. You know what I mean? You'll be invited to something, or if it's not your friends, if you belong to a group or organization, they could be having some kind of you know, gathering. Maybe it's a yearly thing that happens at the beginning of each year, you know, whatever. But it does look like you're going to have a lot more contact with your friends or acquaintances, or be out physically in person socializing. If that's not the case, though, then you just may be online socializing a lot more than you normally do, okay? Now, there's a full moon on the 13th in Cancer in your fifth house. Okay, where I was just talking about all this creativity and romance and parties and fun and stuff. So Full moons usually are used for something that, like a problem possibly coming to the surface, so you can deal with it and then do away with it. Okay, so you know, so you don't have to deal with it anymore. It'll be taken care of. So this could be with even a child. You know, maybe you're having a little bit of problems with a child. Maybe you have to speak to them, or find some kind of solution or other. Or if you do have a creative project and you're in collaboration with someone, maybe that isn't going the way you would like it to. Maybe you need more control over the project than you actually have. So you would speak up, you know. Also in romance, you know, if things aren't going the way that you would like them to go, now is your time to speak up. Because your 5th house is directly across from your 11th house of Capricorn, okay, your friends, acquaintances and all that, there could be one friend, okay, or an incident possibly when you are out socializing with them that comes up that just has you speak your mind finally. You know, you could have, we all have that one friend that sometimes grates on our nerves at one time or other. So this could be one of those times, that's all. So it would be your cue, more or less, to speak up and say something to them finally. They could even just be saying something about someone else or about you, that you're tired of hearing it. You don't think it's funny. They might think it's funny, you know. Some people and their sense of humor, really. Anyways, okay, so the sun moves into Aquarius on the 19th in your 12th house. That's where you have the sign of Aquarius. Mercury moves here on the 27th, and there's a new moon here on the 29th. So a new moon does bring a new beginning, but the 12th house is a house of secrets. It's like behind the scenes. Whatever's going on is happening very low-key, okay? It's a house of secrets and confidences. So you could be doing something. You know, I always say when Mercury is here, it brings out the great investigator in you. You know, you start doing a little bit of snooping about someone or something that you're suddenly interested in. And it could be because it's a just move from your 11th house of your friends and groups or organizations that you belong to. You may have met someone new and you want to know a little bit more about them, or it could be a new organization that you're interested in. You're just inquiring, okay? But it does sometimes turn into a little bit of snooping, okay? But with the sun here, you're supposed to be enjoying your downtime. This is your time to recharge your batteries for when planets move into your 1st house, when the sun moves into Pisces, okay, at the end of like February. So now is your time to relax and do things like read a book, or, you know, watch movies, or do something that you don't need to do with other people. It's something you do in solitude, okay? Just relax, or don't do anything if you don't want to. But a new moon does bring a new beginning in this area. Excuse me. So you could just be making new plans. New plans, you're going to do this a certain way now. You've changed your mind on that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so when planets move into your 1st house, you're more or less be like ready to go. Okay? Then on the 30th, Uranus in Taurus in your 3rd house turns direct, okay? The only thing that I can say about this is you won't notice it right away, besides it's happening at the end of the month. But if you were having any kind of confusion in your communications, 3rd house is big communication house, and local travel, or even travel that like you weren't able to take, or even just in regular, you know, driving around your own area or something, all kinds of detours, or even your missed communications, or your regular postal mail possibly going to a neighbor, or you're not getting it at all, or something or other, that should start to clear up, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Pisces on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 30th, and 31st. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo, and those dates are the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, and anything to do with children is the 12th, 13th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for money is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for your career is the 24th, 25th, and 26th. And the best time for communication and travels is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for January. Happy New Year to you. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. Goodbye.